Imagine waking up one day to realize that the value of your savings has eroded overnight. The dollars you worked so hard to earn, save, and invest seem to buy less and less each year. Inflation silently chips away at your financial security, while the system seems rigged to benefit the few at the top. What if there was a better way? What if you could protect your hard-earned wealth, reclaim your financial freedom, and opt out of a system that's failing so many? This is where Bitcoin comes in, not just as a technology or an investment, but as a revolutionary standard for living. The current financial system is built on fiat currency, which is essentially money that governments can print at will. While this might seem convenient, it comes at a cost: inflation. Over time, the purchasing power of fiat currencies decreases, making your money worth less and less. Think about it. What a dollar could buy you 10 years ago is far more than what it buys you today. And it's not just inflation. The system also relies heavily on centralized institutions, which can make decisions that directly impact your finances without your input. But what if you could escape this cycle? What if you could hold money that increases in value over time instead of losing it? That's exactly the promise of Bitcoin. Why Bitcoin is different? Bitcoin is often referred to as digital gold, but it's more than that. It's decentralized, meaning no single entity, not a government, not a bank, controls it. This decentralization makes it resistant to manipulation, censorship, and inflation. Unlike fiat currencies, Bitcoin has a fixed supply of 21 million coins. This scarcity is built into its code, making it deflationary. Over time, as demand grows and supply remains fixed, the value of Bitcoin has the potential to increase. And here's the kicker: Bitcoin is borderless. Whether you're in New York or Nairobi, it works the same. It empowers individuals globally to have equal access to a secure, decentralized financial system. Now, let's talk about why living with Bitcoin as your standard can be the ultimate financial strategy. First, it aligns with the principle of saving for the future. When you save in Bitcoin, you're storing your wealth in an asset that has historically outpaced inflation and many traditional investments like gold or even the stock market. Second, Bitcoin fosters financial discipline. Because it's divisible up to 8 decimal places, you can start small and build your holdings over time. This encourages a mindset of consistent saving and delayed gratification, which are essential for long-term wealth building. Third, Bitcoin gives you control. With a traditional bank account, your money isn't fully yours. Banks can freeze accounts or impose withdrawal limits. Bitcoin puts you in charge of your own funds. All you need is a digital wallet, and you're your own bank. Consider the stories of people in countries like Venezuela or Turkey, where hyperinflation has destroyed the value of their local currencies. Many turn to Bitcoin as a way to preserve their wealth. Even in more stable economies, Bitcoin offers a hedge against the unpredictability of traditional markets. MicroStrategy, a publicly traded company, has adopted Bitcoin as its primary treasury reserve asset, and its CEO, Michael Saylor, has become a vocal advocate for Bitcoin as a superior store of value. Transitioning to a Bitcoin standard doesn't mean you have to go all in overnight. Start by allocating a small percentage of your savings to Bitcoin. Think of it as your digital rainy day fund. Use a reputable exchange to buy Bitcoin and then transfer it to a secure wallet. Next, educate yourself. The more you understand Bitcoin, the more confident you'll feel about integrating it into your financial strategy. And finally, consider using Bitcoin for everyday transactions. With more businesses accepting Bitcoin and platforms like the Lightning Network enabling fast, low-cost transactions, it's becoming easier than ever to use Bitcoin as a currency. Some people worry about Bitcoin's volatility. Yes, the price of Bitcoin can fluctuate, but over the long term, it has shown consistent upward growth. By adopting a dollar-cost averaging strategy, where you invest a fixed amount regularly, regardless of the price, you can mitigate the impact of short-term price swings. Others question its energy consumption. While it's true that Bitcoin mining requires energy, much of it comes from renewable sources. Plus, the network's energy use supports a decentralized and secure financial system, which many argue is a worthy trade-off. Living with Bitcoin as your standard isn't just about personal wealth. It's about being part of a movement that's changing the world. Bitcoin empowers individuals, promotes financial sovereignty, and challenges the status quo. It's a tool for freedom and equality in a system that's often anything but. So, why is living with Bitcoin as your standard the best financial strategy? Because it's a hedge against inflation, a pathway to financial freedom, and a foundation for building wealth in the 21st century. It's time to rethink your financial strategy, protect your wealth, and embrace a new standard. The future of money is here, and it's called Bitcoin. Start your journey today. Your financial freedom is just a block away.